My name is Matthew Clinton Hines. I am originally from South Carolina. I moved here in 1999 to go to law school. So I went to Clemson University originally in South Carolina, and I studied business. And then after I graduated, I thought that knowing the law would make me a better businessman. So I went to law school. And that's where I did the law and MBA program, the JD MBA program, because my goal was to be a lawyer and great businessman. That was my thought. We did not have much money, or I didn't. I was basically working to pay others at that point because I didn't have, after payroll, rent, and everything, there wasn't much left for Matt. That's just kind of how it is when you're starting a new company. But it was exciting. It was still fun, and I still loved working with clients. I did my own marketing. I did my own research. I had a lot of attorneys that I would turn to for advice, and somehow kept it all going. So after about 2.5 years, that's when we got busy. That's sort of when we hit a momentum with real estate. And we got big clients, and they were throwing us a lot of business. And from 1 month to about 3 months, we tripled in size. And we were big. I went from one little office to an entire floor that I was renting out. And it was like that. But it was stressful. It wasn't always fun. Even though we were getting successful and I was making money and I was sort of achieving the dream, I did not know how to manage. And I didn't know how to put the team together, and I did not know how to organize a group so that it was stable. I didn't know how to do it. We kept going, and we went up, and we grew fast, and we crashed fast hard. Because when the market crashed in 2008 hit, it took us out. That was my only issue, though. As a manager, I was failing too. So lack of management skills combined with a bad economy took us down. So we closed and then reopened. And in late 2008, 2009, that's when we started with personal injury, criminal defense. We did some bankruptcy. Bankruptcy was big back then because the market had crashed. Everybody was going into foreclosure and everybody was applying for bankruptcy. So we were sort of adapting with the time. We did a lot of bankruptcies. And then, fast forward, we later started doing family law. I helped people with divorces and child support. And then we did some immigration work. We were doing whatever we needed to do, whatever the economy was demanding at the time. I tried to adapt and grow in a way that would serve the market. We started to just focus on personal injury, workers' compensation, and criminal defense. Along with those 3 areas of trade, we had also focused our attention on protecting the Hispanic community. That was important to us because I saw unfairness and unjust actions being done to that group. I think that group is a very good community that makes our country better, and I don't see them treated fairly. So we stepped in and started really dedicating our practice to helping that community. Any culture we would help, but we focused our marketing and our efforts. Our staff was bilingual, and that's sort of the direction that we took to help that area or that part of the community, the Hispanic community. These clients were our friends, and I saw their family as my family, and we would really step up to make sure they were protected. The story I tell often is a mother and her son. The son had a heart condition. Mother was in trouble in one of the courts, and it was possible she was going to get deported. We didn't know. It was a tough situation. And me, her, and her child sort of bonded together. I went with them to the sheriff's office. They had to do all these fingerprints and stuff. It was very stressful. But we got through it together, and we celebrated because it was a happy moment. We had sort of survived the worst because it could have gone bad, and I was worried about her. I was worried about that boy if she got deported. So we got through that, and then other situations where we were able to defend deportation and help these people sort of go on with their life, be with their family, and it felt good. So I liked combining that passion with the law in order just to create a better world. We do very well in helping people with accidents, injuries, and arrest, or what we call criminal defense. And we have our staff has grown to about 90 people now. We are a bilingual firm. We have some of the best trained attorneys in each of these areas, and we do well for our clients. So it's amazing how far the firm has come. If you're arrested, you are innocent until proven guilty. And in the media and in the news these days, that does not happen. If somebody is put on the news and they're charged with rape or something serious, something nasty, the public usually thinks they're a bad person. And it's sad, but that happens. So we believe they're innocent until proven guilty. And number two, we believe that good people make bad decisions. So just because somebody did something stupid doesn't mean they should suffer the rest of their life. Maybe punished, okay, but not taken away from their family for 10, 15 years. So we step in and make sure that while correction might be necessary, unjust punishment is not what America is about. On the side of personal injury, it's not just about collecting settlements. It's about making a family whole again and bringing them back to where they were before this accident happened. So somebody's at work, they get injured, they're in pain, but even more so, their family doesn't have any more income. So you have a wife and 2 kids that don't know what they're going to do. So it's easy just to look at that as like, yeah, they got injured at work. But no, this is a family whose lives are being threatened. And that's scary. That's serious. So that is where we step in and make sure their rights are protected. Because they're going up against insurance companies, and insurance companies don't want to pay. They want profit. So they're there to fight payment to some degree, and we're there to make sure that client is protected. And that is our job, to step in. And we've got a fantastic team. We have well-trained attorneys, and we step in and do that well. So that's our job when somebody's been injured in an accident or they get injured at work, is to step in and make sure their lives return to what it was before that accident happened. So the first case I had, I was very young. I really didn't know what I was doing, but a gentleman had a real estate contract get violated. All right, somebody broke the contract on him and had taken his money. He hired me to sue this person to get his money back. And so I met this gentleman. He was much older than I was, but he was such a nice guy and he trusted me. And I did not want to disappoint this guy. So we took his case. We got all our evidence ready. We went to trial. We won handily. Like, we won very decidedly, and it felt great. He was happy. I was happy. And it set the tone for things to come. Like, it was a good first experience in being in the courtroom and arguing with the judge and stuff. So in the future, law firms will be doing the same thing, but they will be doing it differently. AI is going to change law firms, whether it's with providing legal services, writing legal documents, communicating, preparing reports. AI is going to play a role. Not all firms will be the same. Some will utilize it more. The ones that utilize it will get ahead faster. That's a fact. So AI will change law firms. Whether cars, automatic vehicles, self-driving vehicles, that's going to change things. So we don't know what the law is going to do there. If the person on autopilot is going to be responsible, or if there's going to be a lawsuit against the person and the manufacturer of the vehicle, we don't really know that yet. I hadn't seen one of these play out. I would imagine it would be something like that. So hopefully insurance stays somewhat the same, but that should change things for a while. They have these self-driving taxis, I know, in California. So whether that spreads across the U.S. and changes who's actually driving, or whether the company's driving, or is it driven remotely, I don't know. But I guess who we go against and which insurance company we collect against might change. So those are 2 major changes I can see in the future. So at Hines Law, we have 10 major core values. And a few of those that are important to me is, number 1, community-minded. Because we are looking to change the world. And that sounds like a grand goal for just a small little law firm. So if you're going to do something that big, you've got to work with everybody. And you've got to work with the community, work with other outreach groups, work with other businesses and all, so that you're all on one team creating this change together. So we are very community-minded. We're out a lot trying to help groups, nonprofits, whatever it might be, not just our clients, but everybody, and to connect with them and combine our efforts so that we make great change together. So community-minded is number 1. Number 2, constant learning, because you can never be too well-trained. You can't be the best. All right, you can always be better, and things are always changing. Right now, a case or a law or a judgment or anything can change the law. So if you have to stay up to date with everything. And also we talked about AI. If you're not keeping up with AI and technology, you're going to be left behind. There's a lot of people that resisted. There's a lot of people that resisted internet and email. They would just rather use, old methods of communication. And okay, well, I can do in an email in 5 seconds what it's going to take you an hour to do. So you got to evolve. So constant learning, constant use of new processes, better ways, and faster means of getting things done. Another one that stands out to me is results driven. And what that means is you can work hard and you can say, I tried, but it's the result that matters. Did you accomplish what you set out to do? It's not A's for effort. It's not, well, we tried really hard, but we didn't quite make it. It's the result that matters. And that's what we look at when we're judging ourselves. And did we do the most for our clients? Did we get the best result? Not how hard. It's going to require hard work, but we want to focus on that result. Did we get the best result? It is to change people's lives and make their lives better. Because no matter what we're doing, no matter what we're dealing with, an injury, an arrest, or whatever, somebody's lives have been impacted in a negative way, and maybe drastically. Because if you have a parent or a child that's in jail, that's a serious situation. Like, nobody could just shrug that off and move on with life. That's a worry that's going to stay with you all the time, every day. So our goal is to step in and change that person's life for the better. And that requires the teamwork, hard work, and working through a lot of opposition, whether it's from the government, whether it's through insurance companies, just others who have different goals in mind. We've got to push through all that to make sure our clients' lives are bettered. On this 20th anniversary, there are so many people to thank, because we would certainly not be where we are if it hadn't been everybody's combined effort. So the first group I want to thank are our clients. They have trusted us from the beginning. They've followed us. They believed in us. We've fought battles together, and we've achieved great things together. So I want to thank you to all of our clients for putting your trust in our firm. We are honored that you believed in us, and we will continue to fight hard for you. The second group is our staff. We have the most amazing team, and we would not be where we are without their dedication. We are talking about people who work tirelessly throughout the week, into the nights, on the weekends. It is not an accident that our firm has grown every year. It's the result of hard, dedicated work that is constant, and it doesn't stop. And we're lucky to have such a great team, and I want to thank everybody for all you've done for this firm. And the third group I want to thank is just the community in general. We work with many different companies, our marketing affiliates, the influencers that help us online and social media, and all kinds of figures that come together to create this network that is changing the world. And the third group I want to thank is the community. We would not have achieved all we have without their help. We work with many different companies throughout Georgia. These are tax offices, restaurants, insurance companies, accountants, doctors. Many different companies come together and we create miracles. So I want to thank you. Thank you for all you have done. We are changing the world together, and I look forward to all we're going to do into the future.